What's going on, guys? It's Garlic Sauce coming back with a brand new video. Today we'll be talking about Apex Season 7. We're talking about the pros and cons of base Season 7. So let's get into it. So, the first thing you will notice when you enter a match is that we have a new map. A new map is called Olympus. With this new map comes a new legend, a new battle pass, vehicles for the first time ever in the game, and many other rewards and lifetime changes. So how I feel about the map, I feel as if the map is spacious, beautiful. It have many ways you could attack certain fights. It's like you could either be inside the Trident and you can run into the team with your teammates shoot that team and kill them before they kill you, because it's easy to kill you on the Trident. Or you could be inside like a skyscraper using snipers like the Sentinel, the Triple Take, the Longbow, and the Craver to shoot enemies that are nearby. So it'll give you more ways to use snipers. That's the only way I can see it. These maps will utilize legends like Crypto and guns like the Longbow to their full advantage for the people who choose to play with those stuff. So other than that, me personally, I feel as if it's hard to play on the map, and the snipers you do use, especially when you don't use them a lot. See, I'm the type of guy, right? I don't really go into training. I don't really use the training mode to know which to like. I say this. I don't really use training mode at all. So my first experience when it comes to anything in the game is just playing the game in regular matches or even ranked matches to get a feel for the gun, the legend, whatever. So I don't even use the firing range at all. Why is that? Because I don't have time for that, bro. I don't have time to know different recoils of different gun types in the game. I just rather play the game, and as I go, I learn. So, saying all that is that this season can challenge me to use snipers more, which is good in a way because I'll be better. But most of the shots I shoot while using the snipers is so inconsistent. I just be wasting bullets most of the time that you have to wonder if using a sniper is really good in this game, because most of the shots for every shot you hit is like 20 or 30 shots you miss every single time. And I find that with this controller I have, bro, like this, it's not the controller fault. I got bear with me, fam. There's this despicable piece of hardware I have using this game every single day. Sometimes I take a day off, sometimes I don't. This despicable controller makes it 10 times as hard, because if you're dealing with the character moving on its own, aim drift, some buttons don't work. Sometimes, like, you press on this button, nothing happening. Your character don't respond to your commands. It's not a fun experience. So I can't really bash the season too much. I can't bash people who play in the game. Although a lot of people play this game and it's trash. Let's get out of the way. But I don't really come here for. So the map is okay. Have I found any errors I like? No. But I'll keep playing and keep exploring and experimenting with different guns, different areas. I wouldn't say different legends because it's only a particular type of legends I will be using any season. So this don't change nothing. So enough about the map. How I feel about the new legend Horizon. I feel Horizon, at least her passive ability, it goes like this. Her tactical ability is the best. Her passive ability is the second best. And her last ability is not the worst, but it's situational. Like every other ability from Legends for the past few seasons, it's always have to be situational. But the difference between this and I would say like a caustic is just don't do any damage to teammates. Just slows them down. I can compare her ability to a caustic and to a Bangalore because a Bangalore, like, it slows you down, but it also destroy your shields and your health as well. But with this, it just slows you down. So I don't like I what I want from her ultimate ability. I want it to feel like like a mini black hole ability. It don't have to be broken where like everything. It was like that would make sense in the game if every single thing was uh suck in the black hole. That's what a black hole does. But come on, some perks need to be given to her. I don't know if she need a rework because I don't understand tactical ability. I mean, I don't understand her passive ability. I don't understand how that can be useful. I can't say on the pro level, but I can say as an amateur player, and I've been playing this game since, I wouldn't say day one, but probably since day 20. It's really hard to say if she is viable compared to the other legends because Spacewalk, possibility, soften her landing, and I said it's like you waste a whole slot. There's only 3 abilities each legends have in this game. It's the passive ability, the tactical ability, and it's the ultimate ability, which is the ultimate ability is supposed to be the best ability and takes the most time to charge. But in this case, I don't know, bro. I ain't jiggy with it. Like that possibility, but they need to do something with that. The tactical ability is the only good ability in my opinion. That will change as I play with her more and I get better. I know which way to use every her ability. How to use her ability to get the best out of her. Because we ain't getting an X character for the next 3 months, so might as well either use her or use a different legend. It's that simple. So yeah, my passive ain't all that. A tactical ability, the gravity rift or gravity lift. It's basically you reverse the flow of gravity that repels you upward, and when you repels upward, then you get boost forward. So this is useful in many ways. It gives you a high position. It gives you positioning. It gives you a field of view. So along with the positioning, along with the placement, you have a field of view. Not only could you get in the higher buildings, not only you could get atop of roofs using this ability like a Pathfinder's ultimate and a Octane ultimate as well. You could also have a sense of the map to see which team fighting who. If the team is in a building, if the team have a caustic, if the team have a Watson trap inside that building you want to take before you take it. So information will play a key role in using her tactical ability. And also it's like it's good overall because you could like stay in it. Like I haven't say this. You could stay in it for a period of time. Not only could you, it wouldn't be like a jump pad or a zip line. Whereas once you get in it, you keep going forward until you out of the zip line. Or same with the jump pad. Once you want to jump pad, it leaps you like horizontally up. horizontally and vertically up, and then that's it. But this, you could stay in that reverse gravity vibe. So that's cool. You obviously could stay in it. You could heal. You could reload your gun. You could shoot people inside it. I don't know if you could use grenades in it. I haven't explored the many different ways to use her tactical ability as of yet. But it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty dope. I'm digging it. I'm honestly digging it. So then we have, since we talk about tactical ability, we got to talk about ultimate ability, the micro black hole. Now this ability, it's like I said earlier, like all this ability does, it slow down the enemy team, and not just the enemy team and your team. Everybody gets slowed down while they in the radius of the micro black hole. Now, when you think about black hole, right, you think about, okay, nothing can escape it. You can't see it because it's pure darkness. It have a gravitational pull that light can't escape from it. You can't add all those features of a micro black hole in a game like Apex Legends because the character will be too broken. And we all have seen what happens to broken characters over time. They got nerf after nerf after nerf after nerf. But they still a viable character to use. They still top tier. They still could give you the win if you know how to use them. Some of them are situational. Some of them are not situational. They're just that good. But I don't want them to buff a character. There's just two things I don't want. I don't want them to like buff a character that is released in a season, then later on in that season or later on in the next season they nerf it. Then they nerf it again. Then they don't really nerf it, but then afterwards they add some quality of life changes that you can't get away with anymore, whether it be glitches, whether it be hacks. You know, a lot of people like use a lot of people like use hacks when it comes to legends. One hack I've seen in the game so far that's kind of like interesting, and a lot of people have been clipping it and putting it on social media. It's the hack where you could have Octane jump pod, and let's say Octane jump pod like right there, and you're using a Triton, and the Triton like ride over the jump pod. The Triton will bounce up horizontally, like really high, bro. They'd be really high in the air. And I saw someone on Twitter, like they post that, and they got from like bro, they was so high it feels as if they was using like a balloon to get that high, fam. I can't explain it, fam. Stuff like that. Okay, yeah, we can nerf that. We can nerf that. At least we can nerf the Triton a little bit, or we can nerf the jump out. It ain't gonna be like a major change, but it can be a quality of life change where you can say, okay, people be complaining about this. I mean, I don't know who can complain about that. I don't know why we need that to even happen at all in the game. I don't mind at all. It ain't like that making the experience terrible for me and all the players, even if so. It don't matter either way. So yeah, like stuff like that. But I haven't find like any hacks when it comes to like Horizon's abilities. I haven't find any hacks that you could use with vehicles, other people's legends. I haven't find any hacks like that. Maybe I need to find some, but I only really need to find any because when you find something and you talk about it too much, then they nerf it in the next patch, and then the patch after that, and the patch after that. You know the same rodeo every single season or every single update. So yeah, man, like the only problem I have with her is her ultimate. It's not only me. It's like it's situational. It's cool to throw an arc star when the team is slowed down within a micro black hole. But then that's it, bro. It's like you could shoot people in the micro black hole. Fine. You could throw arc stars. You could throw grenades, thermites, because technically they trap in the hole for a period of time. Pause. I mean, drop in the black hole for a period of time. So you could have some fun gameplay just with that alone. But on the other hand, like how useful could it be? It don't even have to be broken, whereas it slows everything down, including grenades, arc stars, bullets, you know, ultimates, like other people's ultimates. So I don't know. I don't know if they can. They probably will rework on the next couple seasons because I don't know. But so far, like she ain't bad, man. She ain't bad. But that's enough about Horizon. We've been stuck in that for a while. Let's talk about Triton. The the, the good old Triton. Named after one of the Greek gods, the god of the sea. But anyway, I don't know, bro. This vehicle has had so many, I have so many problems with it. And like I said earlier, I know, guys, it's not the vehicle, it's not Apex, it's my controller. So a lot of things I can't really bash the developers on or tell them to fix, even if they watch this video, probably won't. But a lot of things I can't really say. But what I can say is that it's very easy to die using this vehicle. It's very easy to die using this vehicle, but I think that's the point, bro. I mean, I feel that's the point of it, but playing it, you know, because I don't think a lot of these developers actually play the game the way we do, and how do we see the game versus how they create the game and how they view their product. So, bro, it's hard using the Triton sometimes, man. It gives you more mobility in the map. You know, you could be in the Triton, then I don't know if it's just a hack, but I say if you could use like you could be in the Triton. No, that wouldn't make any sense. That wouldn't make any sense. I can't say that. I can't. I honestly can't say that. But Triton is just, man. It's fast though. When you use it, it's really fast to get to places. You could like, especially when that rain coming in and your teammates dying. You could hop on that, go back in there, hop off, grab two of their banner cards, hop back in, drive outside of the storm, go inside the ring, find a respawn beacon, respawn them, make sure that there's no team in sight. If you're playing with the right legends, you'll be able to see a team if they come in this way, whether it be crypto, whether it be a crypto, whether it be a bloodhound, you name it. So stuff like that, okay, I can understand. Okay, yeah. But other than that, it's like, bro, it's hard out here using that Triton. It's hard out here using that Triton. But if anybody find any ways to use it, and I think I gotta mention about the Triton, apparently certain legends you could put their ability on the Triton. Like for Rampart, Gibraltar, Caustic, you could place Caustic traps on the Triton. You could place Rampart Sheilas on the Triton. You could place Gibraltar Shield. His tactical ability on the Triton. There's different legends you could use on the Triton. So I don't know if I need to form a team where I could utilize different legends abilities on the Triton, so my experience would be a lot better, so I could come back and give you all updates, say, okay, that's what I've learned for the past week while playing with a couple randos or like my friend on PlayStation N while using the Triton. Stuff like that. Okay, I can say, okay, I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong about the Triton, and there was something I didn't see about the Triton that the developers was looking at. So yeah, man, it's like, it's really hard out here using the Triton, fam. It's like, that's all I could say. But anyway, enough about the Triton. Let's talk about a new hop up. So the hop up is called, if I can find the name. Well, anyway, I can't remember the name, but what it does is it matters. So basically, what this hop up is for the Re-45 in the wing, man, and it decreased reload time, so it's faster reload. Reload times is faster. So when you finish a clip, when you empty a clip, you can reload a lot faster in a fight. So this makes it a lot more viable, especially Re-45 that didn't have a hop up since season 2. They finally doing something with it. Now all we need is to alternate it to have like a buff in this season if it didn't have a buff. Disclaimer: I haven't read the patch notes as yet, so I don't know all the changes that have occurred in season 7. Some people say it wasn't much, but on the other hand, some people say it was. It's a lot. It's a lot of changes. So I haven't seen the quality of life changes, the legend meta changes, the gun meta changes for season 7. So don't go in the comments and say I don't know what I'm talking about. So that's a sort. But so far, I haven't seen any changes for alternator. Although I haven't been using it a lot. In this clip, I using it, but like I trying to not use the R99 alternator. And every time I see those guns, I like say, okay, I don't use them. I just need the ammo so I could get a Re-45, and I could get the new hop up, put on the Re-45, and so I could have like a kind of idea where it was going when he created this hop up. So yeah, so it decreased reload time, it decreased 80 swaving, and it increased the speed which you could switch guns. So the handling speed it increased. So yeah, it's like any and everything you need from this is there. The only thing I find weird is the fact that it doesn't increase damage like I thought. I mean, it's unique in its own sense. It's the only hop up like itself. I wouldn't say any hop up, like every single hop up is the same. I wouldn't say that, okay, we need another hop up that increase shield damage, that increase non-shield damage or flash damage, that decrease wind up time, that what else? What hop up that increase headshot damage. You know, all these hop ups are as good, right? That increase what else? That increase 2 shots. Now you can shoot 2 shots and you do double the damage. Like those hop ups. You know what I'm talking about. I don't have to say those name of the hop ups for the pairs of guns, you know, for you to understand where I'm going with this. So yeah, man, I just can keep playing and keep using the Re-45. Every time I see a wingman, I make sure I pick it up. And every time I see like this new hop up, I make sure I place it on either a wingman or Re-45, whatever I'm feeling, whatever I want to use that day, or where my skill is at that day. Because some days you have those days where you are not as good as you think you are, and you got those some days where you say you decent, you're alright, you know, you're alright. You aren't really doing bad, but you ain't really doing good. You're just average. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say about I think season 7. Like, I know Octane gets some buffs. I think Bloodhound gets some nerfs. That's what I have seen from videos, but I haven't gone into depth to say, oh, this happened, that happened, you know. But yeah, man, it's like oh, then another thing I keep forgetting, because I don't, for the first time in a long time, we have clubs in Apex Legends. So it's basically, you could like form a club, you create a banner, create a game tag for that club, and you could have players from different you have players who are basically in your skill gap, and you could say where you could like I'm looking for hardcore players, I'm looking for casual players, I'm looking for this and that. You could customize it to the way you want to get the best out of that feature. The good thing about clouds is, for people like me who like the solo queue a lot, is that I could be in a club, or I could create a club and have people join my club or join their club, and I have people to play with on a consistent basis. So yeah, that's one thing I forgot. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and peace.